Welcome back. Northern Kentucky has a great new company. It's called Gamigen. We're very fortunate today to be joined by Brett Cantor. He's a co-founder and CEO of Gamigen. Brett, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Brett, tell us about your company and what makes it so special.
I'd love to. Gamigen is a 3D game-based learning company. We develop learning using video game technology and design principles. We're one of 8 companies that was awarded funding through UpTech, which is a business accelerator here in Northern Kentucky. We're also the 2012 New and Emerging Business Technology Award winner from connectkentucky.org. And finally, we're actually a recipient of the KEF Fund, which is a $30,000 grant from KSTC. And it's a highly competitive grant, and it just shows a second vote of confidence from Kentucky investors. We're very proud of that. And what makes Gamigen very special is that we deliver very immersive, highly interactive environments, but we also, because we're game-based, doesn't mean we cater to only gamers. We cater to non-gamers and avid gamers alike, and they both feel at home in our learning systems.
Well, Brett, I've been involved in training for many years, including probably one of the least effective forms of training, which is lecturing. Tell our viewers about game-based training and why it's so effective.
Well, game-based training, it's interesting. Forbes did an article in 2011, and they identified 4 different generations that comprise today's workforce. And all of those generations had unique issues with today's e-learning, whether it was too boring or the content didn't stick very well. What game-based learning allows us to do is create an immersive environment where we can create an emotional context to the material so that it imprints on the trainee. We can also add interactivity that's just not found in today's e-learning environments.
And what are your innovations in the field of game-based training?
Well, what we did was we looked at the traditional delivery mechanisms. They're very low interactivity. They're very low immersion. And what we did, Gamigen solves those issues by creating beautiful, rich, relevant 3D environments. And that's the most important part, to create the second part, which is immersion. We try and create that emotional connection, and we use these environments to put the training material into context for our users. Then we've also created systems where non-gamers and avid gamers are at home in our training environments. We call it the point and learn system. But mostly, we try and make it fun.
Well, Brett, bottom line, why should someone choose, if they're out there shopping on the market for their training needs, why should they choose Gamigen?
Gamigen always has your users at heart. Again, the point and learn system is a great example of that. We want the non-gamers and the avid gamers to feel exactly at home in our learning environments. Secondly, we offer a service to companies because we're sensitive to each company's desire to train in their own methodologies and their own content. So we offer the sandboxing service. The sandboxing service takes our rich environments and we wrap this up inside your own content. And we can deliver custom content that's very immersive, very interactive, using your training material. But lastly, we integrate with IT staffs. This is something that's very important to me. I've served in the IT industry for a very long time, and I understand their pain points. We deliver lightweight, high-performance simulations that run across a wide variety of hardware. We also have many different delivery mechanisms to integrate with any infrastructure.
Brett, how can our viewers get in touch with you and learn more about your company?
The easiest way is to contact us on Gamigen.com.
We'll be right back with our health and wellness segment.